To the soul with RGB Mike. Anthony's here too, let's ride the hype. Bigfoot's on the run, Area 51's tight. Digging deep for truth, we ain't afraid to fight. Flat Earth theories got us spinning wild. JFK secrets hidden in the files. Illuminati whispers, flashing crooked smiles. I won't tune in, sit back and stay a while. Conspiracy chaos, we uncover the lies. Deep state shadows, yeah they can't disguise. We're cracking codes, watch the truth arise. Let the chaos reign, tearing through the skies. CIA plots under moonlight schemes. Hidden agendas ain't as crazy as they seem. Voices in the dark amplifying dreams. Conspiracy chaos, nothing's what it seems. Follow the breadcrumbs, follow the light. In the rabbit hole with us, pitch black night. RGB and Mike, guided by our might. Anthony with wisdom, out of sight. Conspiracy chaos, we uncover the lies. Deep state shadows, yeah they can't disguise. We're cracking codes, watch the truth arise. Let the chaos reign, tearing through the skies.
Back with another episode of Conspiracy Chaos. My name is RGB, and joining me, we got the boys are back. We got Area 51 Anthony as well as Florida Mike. Fellas, what's happening?
What's going on, my friends?
And what's up, bro? I got sound there? I lost you for a second.
What's going on? You got me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good. I didn't hear you for a second. We're good.
Right, I think I said at the same time, Florida Mike, so we spoke at the same time and interrupted each other.
All
but I'm here.
All good.
Just in sync, baby. That's all.
Mike, welcome back. Good to have you back, man. It was a little different without you on the last episode, but it was kind of cool because it was more of a local episode for me and Anth. We had Johnny, Adirondack Bigfoot. That one was a fun one for me just because I'm so into like the cryptid shit and the Bigfoot and dog. We even got into a little dog man. There's a lot of dog man sightings in Florida, actually. That's a hot spot for dog man.
Really?
Yeah.
I still want to
take. Yeah, you guys got some weird cryptid shit down in Florida, bro. In them swamps, man. Fuck man. But it was cool though. I still want to take a look at the cave system of the Adirondacks and correlate it to some of the disappearances and the Bigfoot sightings and that kind of thing. Because I think the Bigfoot does have a lot to play with the missing 411 as well. We got into a little bit of that with him. It was kind of cool because I was giving him some info on the missing 411 that he didn't really know about. So I was like, oh shit. Let me plug you in, sir.
Yeah, he knew about that. He was like, yeah, there's that one case, the Messick guy or something. And you're like, yeah, he's our local guy. He's from around here. He was like, oh, really? No shit. He was really interested in it. That was really cool, man.
I'd like to get David Politis on. I got to figure out how to get in contact with him. That would be a really dope episode. Just because, once again, we got a local connection here to it. And it's funny, man. Like, I didn't even, obviously Adirondack Bigfoot, that's local. But, the Tartarian Explorer, I didn't know he was a local guy. I just seen him on YouTube and started following his page. And then all of a sudden, he was down the street. Have you guys been speaking to him? Have you guys been checking out his little journey he's been on?
I've been following him.
I've been watching it. Exploring this.
Sick, man. He's seen some really cool shit. It's going to be fun to talk to him when he gets back.
Oh, man. I can't wait to get the decompressing of his trip.
Yeah. Catch him on the back end where he's like, dude, I seen this. I seen that.
We should really try to plan on our little get together with him when Florida Mike comes up here. So Florida Mike gets to meet him and we all get to hang out.
What's up, man? Appreciate you tuning in there. What is this, Sir Fev? Appreciate you there, buddy. Appreciate all the support from the listeners. We've been getting a good following on the audio side of things. Definitely likes, subscribe, share. Leave us a review if you have a chance on Apple. If you listen on Apple, take 2 seconds, leave a 5-star review. If there is any reviews, we will read them. We'll read them live on the podcast for you. Give you a shout out. Trying to build this thing little by little here, boys. Little by little, but some good things happening behind the scenes. We've spoken to some very high-profile people in the conspiracy world, and it's really just coming down to locking in a date that we can make it happen. So, I mean, because I'm pretty much talking about Tripoli. It will happen. It's just a matter of time. And I don't want to be that guy who's going to, hey, you still want to come on my podcast? You know what I mean? Like, I know he sees the replies and everything else. I see all the other shit he's doing. So I'm not going to be like an asshole and keep bothering him. It's probably going to have to be like a Sunday or something. We're going to have to do it. So,
Whenever, I don't
Saturday
care.
morning.
4 in the morning.
He's on the road. Yeah, he's on the road to the hotel. It'll be a Saturday morning or something kind of thing.
So
Oh
it's not
shit!
really,
Good background. You a Mason? No, man. I just didn't want to have my golf background up in the background. If it was black and white checkers, I think you'd have a little bit more of a say. That it would be
oh
you would
shit.
see the Masonic shit. This is literally just a brick wall, homie. But
Yeah.
if it was the black and white checkers,
That's funny shit. So
Homie Mason
did you guys see
right to
that?
the background, fucking
It's
best.
officially going down that they're banning the colored foods and they're gonna stop poisoning us, Florida Mike. I know you like that one. That was in the paper today.
Oh yeah,
All right.
it's happening. I'm stoked. Now, if we can just get these fucking chemtrails out of the sky, that'd be great. Because I told you I was like impressed. We went 8 days, right? Well, yesterday was so bad. A lot of people were complaining about cell service, right? All the metals in the sky and whatnot. And today was just the same way. Tic-tac-toe, checkered floor, you name it, dude. They were putting it all up there. Fuck you sign. That was up there, I'm sure, too, when I saw the line.
We've actually had some pretty clear skies out here lately.
That's awesome.
Pretty clear skies. Yeah. Speaking of that, Mike, with the aluminum and metallics, I seen a video the other day of a lady taking a magnet to the snow. Did anybody see that? I don't know if I shared it to our group, but
I
she
didn't
took
see
a
it.
magnet, like put it above like her car, and all of a sudden, boom! Like the snow literally went right up to the magnet. It was nuts.
You see the one because was it London? I think UK, London. One of the two are getting we're getting heavily sprayed. And this guy did a video where he took a card and he scraped his window, and then took a magnet to it, and you saw it pick up everything he scraped.
Stop.
Yeah, oh yeah. I have myself personally done the mason jar, large mason jar, put it out in the yard, let it rain.
Yeah.
And then
Don't be bringing up Masons, man. These guys are gonna think we're Masons now. You bring up Mason jars and shit. They're gonna think it's
Oh, my bad. Glass moonshine bottles, and
There you
and I took a magnet, a large magnet to the bottom, and I just went like this, and you just see all the metals swirling down to the bottom of the glass. Crazy.
That's the shit we're breathing in, bro. The
But
poison.
that's contrails. There's no such thing as chemtrails.
Yeah. And then what is it? You know, you're not supposed to you can't catch rainwater. I think it's in California. Like you can't use rainwater.
It's illegal
like,
here
water.
too.
Is it? Yeah. It's like illegal to use rainwater.
Yeah, you can't store it.
Afraid
You
to
can't do
get tested
anything.
and shit.
Why is that? What's the reason behind?
I have no idea, but I'm just saying it's probably like for you to not be able to test it and see that there's all the chemicals and all the other shit in there.
Or they know they don't want you to drink it. I mean, you could boil it, obviously, but
Still,
like
legit.
I
I wouldn't even want to boil it at that point, dude.
yeah, for sure. You're not gonna get rid of the metals anyway. But I encourage everybody to do a tap water test at their house. I'd recommend no one drink it unless you got a filter, but I would still test it.
You got to test that shit, especially.
Can't you drink rainwater? Like I watch what's the show called? Alone. It's kind of like Naked and Afraid Alone, but like they'll catch their rainwater and drink it. Like, cause like it's you can't obviously drink water out of like it has to be filtered or it has to be running water through like the rocks. So what they'll do a lot is they'll like catch rainwater in like their tarp or
You're not supposed to drink out of streams and shit or something, right?
Yeah, we gotta boil it.
Yeah, you got to boil the water, before. But I mean, I think depending on the streams.
Yeah, the way it runs or something.
Because it's got to be running water through rocks. But you don't want to drink any like lake water or any water like that. That's for sure, because you'll be fucking real sick.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. I grew up on lakes. Do you know how much lake water I've swallowed in my lifetime? I don't have foreheads, but creek water, trying to survive, you definitely got to boil it. You got to I love camping. We used to do it all the time down here, and everything you can use to survive is out there. Like I don't know why people. It's like another thing. I don't understand why people are so dependent on big pharma.
Fuck big
You know,
pharma.
when you can literally get it everything naturally.
Yo, Rod, you're really skippy, bro.
Oh, me?
Rod, yeah.
Now,
Me and
you're
Mike.
delayed. Roger, and you're delayed bad, buddy.
You guys keep going. I'll be right back.
Sounds good, buddy.
go get your Ethernet.
He's gonna. They got him.
Take your 40-footer.
They got him.
Got him.
No, he's
Except
gonna
brick wall. Got you with the brick wall. Busted. No more co-op for you. I knew it. Your co-op just like Sam
got me.
and Ian Carroll and Joe Rogan.
Oh, wow. Yo,
Look.
Mike, that show was hilarious. That it wasn't Tinfoil Hat, but the other Sam episode, where he was trashing on the one you already listened to, and I just got to, where he was trashing on the fuck, dude. I was dying, dude, where they were fucking ripping on the fittest flat earther guy.
Oh
my
yeah,
God, dude, that was
It was
really
great.
fun.
I watched
I mean,
it live.
Oh, you did? You watched it
Yeah,
live?
dude. Yeah, it was great.
'Cause he's a stand-up comedian too, dude. So he was throwing some
for
jabs
sure.
in there. It was really good. And he's right though, in a way. Like, who is this guy? Like, you're calling them opposed what do they call it? Opposition or
Co-op.
yeah,
Controlled
co-op.
opposition.
Hold up. They call them. There he is. He's back.
Surf Fev. That Area 51 guy is sus.
Damn sus.
No, we're back. There's the real background.
There you go. And you know, when you were talking about the food, that's a huge step, right? But like, did you see the article of the quarterly earnings for the main producer of eggs? Where they like tripled their profit, where they made it was like $509 million.
Yeah, it was a crazy.
And there was a shortage, right? Like, how does that add up, right? Obviously, so sus, as Surf Ev says, sus, right? Florida did just ban lab meat, so that did get voted on, and they're pushing the lab meat. That's crazy too, right? So like, how we get Bill Gates, right? Wants to do lab meat. He's buying farms. He's buying acreages. He wants no trees, right? And now him and Fauci are on the run. Do you see the thing about Fauci? There's now 14 countries that have a warrant out for his arrest, and he is asking permission to flee to China so he can go back to Wuhan and start a new project.
This is Fauci. Fauci's got to do something because they're going to be coming after him.
Yeah, he got 14 warrants now. 14 country warrants.
They're coming after that boy.
Yeah.
Even though he was pardoned by Biden, he can still be sued by states and shit. So,
well, now here's the thing, though. Donald Trump's already put this out. Because the pardon was signed in auto pen, therefore the pardon is null and void.
I seen that. To where what else has been?
They said it was like over 200 executive orders that were auto pen.
They were just stamping his shit.
Yeah.
They were just straight up stamping that shit, dude.
Stamping it, dude. Get him through. Biden can't read anyway, so just sign it for him.
There is no Biden. Biden died, and that's a fake Biden that we.
Poor guy's been shitting his pants for 5 years now. Poor bastard.
That's probably like a reptilian that was like on its way out. You know, they're like, just do one good hoorah, and we'll just let you be prez. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Yeah, you saw the video where he itched his face, right, and the fucking mask moved, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The back of his neck and shit. There's that one. There's a bunch of them.
His eyes go black, and some like what are they called? Press conferences and stuff, and like talking to the people.
There's no more defiant video than Michelle Obama and Ellen dancing though.
Yo, did you guys see that picture? I think it's on our messenger. I could go find it. Did you guys see Ellen recently? How she looks?
She's
No,
a
I
mess, bro. She's
Dude,
a
I
mess.
mean, she looks like she's fucking 90 years old. Let me go
That's
see if
because
I can find this.
you got cut off, brother.
Yep, 100%.
Everybody found out about her background on her show. Everybody found out what kind of person she is.
I'm gonna bring it up, guys. You got to see this. You got to see this.
So Flat Stuff Earth making a comment was searching for Flat Earth and live. This was the better choice to click on, except they may be sus Mason, Area 51, Area 51 for sure, Mason lover who went to the moon.
Love it. Love
That's
it.
funny.
He went to the moon on the same one Katy Perry went to space in. It's crazy.
Pretty much the same studio lot.
No helmet, no nothing, dude. Just
If
great.
it wasn't for Stanley Kubrick, that's why we can't get back to the moon. He ain't around to help us no more.
I mean, Ant might be a Mason. He did cry when Pope Francis croaked.
Yeah,
Me?
There was some.
Real quick, look at that face. Look at that. Just I have to interrupt. She ran out of that. Good stuff, bro.
Yeah, no more juice for her.
She's not in Hollywood anymore, even, is she? Yeah, go back to.
She
I
got
think
a
I
couple-
posted the latest thing
she
I
got a
posted in
couple-
Chaos, about the Pope's funeral.
Okay.
You see that shit? There's some real demonic shit at the Pope's funeral. Dark shit.
I mean,
Dark shit.
it sketches me out, bro. It really does.
The fuck is this shit? What is this? Looks like a Klan rally. Take on Rome. Yeah, get that dark art shit on there.
So creepy, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's wild shit right there.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, man. The Vatican's a weird place, bro. The Vatican, that's a whole podcast in itself, the Vatican.
But Anthony knows. Why is the floor checkered and behind the double doors that no one's allowed behind? Where do the tunnels go? Are there scrolls in there?
Where does all that shit go? Dude, that's like, there's so much hidden shit. Like, even behind that picture they pulled a couple months ago. Behind that one picture, there was a whole nother hidden picture right behind it and shit. Like, there's so much shit hidden in that bitch. They got all the records that they'll never release and all this. And it's what is it? It's the Vatican, Washington, D.C., and there's another one that are all their own. Like,
this asshole. This
Dude,
guy.
that's funny. It is funny, though. You seen that one?
No, we'll watch it. This is the guy that
it's so funny.
I mean, did you listen to the newest podcast? It wasn't you were gone off of the screen when we were talking about, but Sam Tripoli was ripping this dude's asshole out, dude. He was fucking so funny, dude. He was, he's a stand-up comedian too. He was just fucking killing him. But
this is Tripoli right here?
Oh no, this is the guy Tripoli was really making fun of.
Oh.
But he was talking about how he's like just like a loser and all he does is all these like face recognitions and shit. But this is actually a really funny one. I did get a kick out of this one. Here, we'll watch it.
Aw, the Pope died. You know what this really means, don't you? It means that Welsh actor Jonathan Pryce got sick of playing the role and he's going to take on a new role. Don't believe me? Well, here's a clip from a video I did months ago. There's Jonathan Pryce and there's the Pope, and here's a side-by-side where they are perfectly symmetrical. But the beautiful thing about this video, it was before I started looking for my smoking guns. So guess what I found? But before we get to those smoking guns, why don't I show you a little TV clip from these guys? You know how they like to tell us the truth. Right in plain sight, right? Well, here's that TV clip.
Some of this guy's shit is so out there.
Congratulations, you just got nominated for a Golden Globe for your performance as Francis in The Two Popes. Fantastic. Now, was it fated? Was it just destiny that you would play this part eventually? Because even before this movie existed, everyone said you looked like Francis or Francis looked like you.
Yeah, he looked like me.
Famous first.
Yeah,
you were famous first. Yeah. Because here's you, in case people don't know what you look like from seeing you there. And here's Francis.
That is funny shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You see that guy went after basically called Triple E, Rogan, and Ian Carroll.
Yeah,
That's what we were just talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what we were just talking about. He's a jerk off, but it's funny, dude. I laughed at that one.
Pour him up. Dude,
Or I'm-
He said Triple E's a CIA plant or Joe Rogan's a CIA plant because he's a picture of Lenny Kravitz behind him, and we all. And if you don't believe that Lenny Kravitz faked his death to become Morgan Freeman,
yeah.
then you're not a conspiracy theorist. Like what, bro? Fuck out of here.
Dude, the face comparison thing is hilarious, dude. I laugh. I love it.
Well, he
Like,
started.
John Benet Ramsey and Katy Perry was one of them.
I liked him when he was doing all the flat Earth stuff. He would go into some good detail there, but then he just started all this, facial comparison shit, and it's a lot of it's lame. Like, dude, like Gary Busey isn't Tom Brady. Okay, they're like 50 years apart.
Right,
Like he did that. Like he tried saying they're the same person. Like, come
I
on.
love all the stuff, like even the stuff away from the face thing. I enjoy it. I listen to it, but the face stuff is hilarious.
No doubt. We got to get flat Earth, Dave. But did you reach out?
Flat Earth.
I keep forgetting to reach out to Flat Earth Dave, man. I'm an idiot. My bad.
I was talking about flat stuff over there, flat stuff Earth.
I think he would appreciate us getting flat Earth Dave on flat stuff Earth.
Yeah, we'll get him on. We got to get Day Drinking with Dog. We got to get him on to chop up with some conspiracy talk.
Oh yeah.
He'd be good for these chop up sessions for sure. He's tough though. His schedule's a little tough, so we'd have to work around that. But yeah, man.
He'll come on. You guys want to do a little more roulette? You guys want to do a little more roulette? We got a lot
We
of
could do some roulette, man. We could do some roulette. What else is going on in the current events, though? We got anything good in current events?
Nothing
really.
Nothing lately.
I mean,
the chopper went down into the city last week, a couple weeks ago. Did anybody find any news out there, like with that chopper?
I haven't seen nothing on that anymore. Besides for the Siemens CEO there, that kind of faded away. So expect something else to be popping up pretty soon. Pull up one of these Ninjas or Butterflies clips, man. These guys always go. They're very detailed in their shit.
Yeah, I like them. Here we go.
See what we got.
Remember we were talking about the conspiracy around the hurricane stuff?
Yep.
Yes. Literally after we stopped filming it, I saw like 10 or so posts talking about this area in North Carolina.
Okay.
That is one of the world's largest deposits of lithium.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
And it's in a residential zone.
Yeah, you can't mine it.
And they've gone to these people supposedly and said, we'd like to purchase your land. And they all refused.
Are you kidding me?
And now that exact same spot is
Wiped out.
This is Maui all over again.
They said the amount of lithium there is like upwards of like $5 trillion plus.
Oh goodness gracious.
Like, I mean, it's lithium rich in this area that was wiped out.
And so now we have to keep an eye on that area because what the flip are they going to do there, dude?
People won't be able to afford to rebuild, and so they'll be looking for a bailout. So if
Yeah.
someone can come in and cover it, like the remaining mortgage, families will go somewhere else and start over, leaving
Yeah.
the land
Yeah.
behind.
Last episode, I said that this hasn't happened.
Damn,
It was 100
that's
years
crazy.
ago. Correction. Last time this happened in the North Carolina region, 1,000 years ago. Remember we were talking
If you remember too, that hurricane, once it was out to the coast, it deflected right to that path.
Yeah, 5G towers and weather modification systems.
Sent it directly there. So there, I always thought they were going there for a smart city, but that makes more sense because they want the lithium. Because then,
Well, no, that's Myrtle Beach, right? Myrtle Beach just had a huge huge fire. Thought maybe that.
yeah, that'd be a smart city, and then they got their lithium bank over there to fund everything.
Crazy,
Sure.
dude.
Burning right now. I don't know if it was anything conspiracy wise. Might just be a regular forest fire, but there's some big fires going on in Jersey now. So just seems like there's been a lot of fires everywhere fucking this year, man. It's crazy.
It's been super windy, and there's been a lot of fires.
Yeah,
The
like
wind, the wind's been,
California.
like, is it windy down there in Florida?
Oh yeah.
Like more like above average? Like the speed. All right, so we're getting like on average day, we're getting like 30-mile-per-hour winds. Like on the golf course, dude, it's windy. Like
Yup.
you have to adjust your shot. Like it's not like a nice cool breeze. It's like sometimes it's pushing you, physically moving you. It's that windy.
I mean, I don't get that unless I play right before a hurricane comes. But I mean, if I go out tomorrow and I play and it's 30-mile-an-hour winds, I'm not surprised.
Right, right.
Especially with the ocean on both sides. You know, got bodies of water on both sides. So we're always
Only
catching
if it's
wind.
at your back, baby. Only if it's at your
Yeah.
back.
But most of the time it's not.
No doubt.
Because design courses down here, little fuckers.
What else you got on the Wheel of Fortune there, Ant?
Let me bring it up. I got one right here. I was actually waiting to bring up. It's another one of our buddies.
Ninjas?
Yep.
Yeah.
Skinwalker story.
I'm not going to say the guy's name. He's Navajo. He starts dating this girl. The girl's father doesn't like that they're dating. Long story short, he's way out of town, and his grandmother, her old home, is in this city that he's in, and no one has a key. There's a window pane that they can slide. That's how the family uses the house. So anyways, it's late. He goes over there, and as he's about to drift off into sleep, he hears the same window pane sound. Now he hears the lock. He's like, okay, it's not in my head. This is something that's manually opening the door. And then he hears what sounds like hooves like across the floor. So he takes the gun and runs out of the thing. Sure enough, the door was like kicked open, the window was slid open, something had come in. He like rationalized in his head, someone just had some really weird shoes, realized someone was in the house.
Some chicken and stilettos.
Yeah, he's like, okay, that's that. Well, the next day his aunt comes over. They've got like some farm animals, and she saw that he was parked there. She's like, well, come check on the sheep with me. As he's telling the story, they walk up on what's supposed to be where the pregnant sheep was. It had a lamb in the night, the lamb mutilated. And she's like, I know what visited you last night. And she said, it'd be able to come back to you if it had something of yours bound with something of its. And he realizes his pen isn't on it. And so they just start digging. And in the crawl space, he finds a glass jar with fur wound around his pen. They believe skinwalkers are petitioned. So he believes that his girlfriend's father had asked a skinwalker to oppress him.
That's so terrifying.
Andrew, that was so scary.
What? Yo, so that's wild. So at Skinwalker Ranch, dude, they can do anything they want, but they can't dig. They can't break the soil. That's like one of the rules. They can't dig for whatever reason.
So underground.
So maybe all these sacrifices and stuff, the Skinwalker things they're seeing, maybe they don't even realize it, but something as simple as a pen's coming up missing that's tied to them that they've used, and then all these goats and cows and everything are getting mutilated without a drop of blood on the ground or anywhere around them. Like, that's the other crazy thing with all those Skinwalker things, man. There's no blood ever.
Yeah.
There's just a cow is dead, gutted, and drained of all its blood, but there ain't no blood on site.
I hope I never meet one.
Yeah, dude.
No,
But that could be a theory of why they come back, though.
It could be.
That's another interesting one, Skinwalker.
I want to watch it. You told me to watch that. I started like the first episode and then never went back to it. It's always something new, Roger, with this conspiracy show. Watch this, watch that. We got to watch this one. We got to watch
I've been doing this literally since I was a kid.
I can't keep up.
I've been watching, like, if I see a documentary, I watch it. Like the one with the stuntman there. Why do I forget the name of it all the time? Holy shit. I just sent it to you guys a couple weeks ago. Oh, Out of Shadows.
Oh, yeah.
Out of Shadows with the stunt guy and going deep into Hollywood. Like that, dude, I watched that. That was awesome. Loose Change 9/11, another great one. The original one, though, there's two of them. The original one he put out was awesome. Jason Burmis, I forget how he pronounces it, but a lot of deep shit, man. And I wanted to, we got to go on the investigation with Johnny on the Adirondack Bigfoot, man.
Yes, we do. Yes,
So
we
Mike,
do.
he didn't call them hunts, which was cool. He called it investigations. So basically, when there's a sighting or there was like someone reported noises, something to that extent, he would go investigate that area. Him and another person, like the person who had the sighting, where did you see it? And there were certain times where he would go in the woods and see like trees like knocked down and like basically like a structure, like a housing structure. And then he always there was times where he felt like he was being watched and shit, or he came across that distinct smell where it smells like wet dog. People always say when they feel like there's a Bigfoot around, there's like a wet dog and shit. But it was a cool episode just because I think it's the local ties where we can actually go and be hands-on with this as well is pretty cool.
I definitely want to go and do the Whitehall festival. It's only about 35 minutes away.
I would definitely do that. We gotta. What did you ever look that up and see what date that is?
I did not yet, but we
I'll
can.
look
See what, you see what Pat said?
No, it's that.
Is Native
What did Pat
Elders
say?
American tribe Kiowa talked about the skinwalkers.
Mm,
So I wonder if they can tribes can just naturally summon them.
interesting. Flat Earth. He wanted something Flat Earth related, so I found something on our feed. This is what Flat Earth Dave was saying about these fucking losers that went into space, or so-called space. Let's see what they say here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
All back to Earth. They all have to get into their chairs and get in. So they're allowed to move around and play and push off the walls. This thing, what's stopping it from tumbling? But they always have to tell us who their master is, right? Here's her logo. I'll zoom in on it.
Oh, we saw this already.
Baphomet.
Yeah.
Upside down. You flip it over. They do it all the time. Everything they do, they have that all the time. So,
wow.
He's the last guy that went up. This is what he's wearing to go up to space.
Yeah.
And this is what a jet pilot, a fighter pilot has to wear when he's just going, when he's going up for 1,300 miles per hour, 45,000 feet. They're going up 350,000 feet at 2,200 miles per hour, and they're just wearing jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody's really thinking these things through when they come down. And they're like, yeah, but I saw the curve of the Earth. This is Kobe Cotton is his name. Kobe Cotton, CC 33.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so look, the curve of the Earth, but here's the same camera when he's on the ground, the curve of the ground. It's the same curve. So they're just using a fisheye lens, and people just believe this stuff, right? People are like, you can go see a rocket launch yourself. And yes, sometimes they do launch real rockets, but they're not real rockets. There's never anybody on them, ever. This is what I call the Tupac rocket. It's a complete and total hologram. The amount of thrust coming out of here should obliterate everything here, but this smoke is just kind of lollygagging around. That's lifting up, 30 tons of weight, right? But when it went up, we had a little glitch. Watch right here. Watch the top of the rocket.
Uh-oh.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, and come on. Where is it? There it goes. It disappears. We'll zoom in. Zoom in. Okay. This happens all the time with NASA. So I'm done with space. I mean, the space that we can spend the entire time here for hours going on and on about space, and we really won't get. We won't even.
But Dave, but let's talk.
Yeah, we got to get him on.
He said,
I'll reach out to him.
System of Control said, I prefer fluoride over David Wise.
Yeah, that's fine. Right there, David Weiss.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know we briefly talked about it, but so when that whole thing with Katy Perry thing happened, it was, I think it was like 97 miles from my house, right? Where they were landing.
Yep.
Beautiful blue day. Nothing around. How come I couldn't see this thing? But I can see jets. I can see the moon. I can see, all this stuff, but I can't see this thing. And when you watch the landing, right, and it's sitting in the water, how come there's no ripples?
That wasn't the Katy Perry one. That was the
Oh,
astronaut.
that was going to get rescued. Sorry, yeah, the rescue.
Yeah,
the rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The rescue. How come there was no ripples? How come? I mean, they got AI and like AI holograms, stuff like that. That's some serious stuff, dude. And when you watch this thing with the parachutes all elegant, like in a movie, just flowing through the air, just falling in the water, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Dolphins hopping up and down, making it look like a movie.
You can totally tell it's fake.
Yeah.
It did look fake. Fake as
I
shit.
mean, I mean, we can talk about the Katy Perry going to space for 11 minutes. they went up in the air for 11 minutes and fell back down. Is pretty much what happened. Really, in all reality.
All right, can we just talk about this though? Say they did go up there. Say it did really happen or whatever. These are the same fucking losers that tell us that we are that the Earth is going to blow up because of cow farts, but they're fucking going into space for what reason again? Or putting all these emissions in the air for what reason? What was the point of that? What? No, really. What? Give me one good reason why they even did that. But they're going to tell us that we shouldn't have cows and eat meats, and we shouldn't because the fucking global warming.
It was a huge step for society.
Suck my balls.
That those 6 or 7 women took the journey into the atmosphere because they didn't go into space, because they never broke the firmament, none of that. They weren't even in space. They literally did not go up into space. They went on a ride. It's no different than going on Space Mountain is comparable to what the fuck they did.
One guy was like, yo, it goes, it looks a little higher than my Southwest flight the other day. So like
right.
They literally went into the air. That was not space. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know if it was real though. That's the thing. Like it could have all been in the studio and them just fucking floating around. Who knows?
Like when they went into space, right? And then they came back down. How come the capsule didn't burn up?
Yeah.
How come it was completely white?
There was none of that.
How come Bezos was able to touch it?
Yeah, they opened the, you see how they fucked up and they opened the door from the inside, and Bezos was like, yeah, they weren't supposed to do that. And like he basically fell in when he went to turn the door, and they came out all celebrate. It's such a crock of shit, man. And people even like are believing like one, I mean, Bezos paid for it, so who gives a shit? But it's just a waste of time, money, energy. Like, go put that money into something else. Let's try to do something better with it than send those jabronis to space. I had to really think about what I was going to call them, but jabronis works. To space, man. What was Tripoli called them on? Whatchamacallit, on the Conspiracy Social Club? He called them the space bitches. Them space bitches were up there. He's fucking great.
I like all the memes that were like, I seen one where like she's like they call Katy Perry an astronaut now, and the guy was going around and he flushes a toilet. He's like, I'm a plumber. And he went and turns a light switch on. He's like, I'm an electrician. He put a Band-Aid on. He's like, I'm a surgeon. Like fucking this bitch is not a fucking astronaut because you sat in a seat and fucking flew up in this thing. You did nothing. I hate these people. I really do. I'm sorry. I shouldn't use that word. Like, I don't hate anybody. I know Florida Mike brings bad energy, but these people are just fucking losers.
Well, they're the exception.
They are.
Yeah. Of course they are.
It really is, man.
It just pisses me off. It just really does. The hypocrisy. They're just, I don't know. It's so dumb. So dumb. Makes no sense to me, man.
So, I got a question for Trump fans.
Sure.
You think this Epstein list is actually ever going to come out?
No, we'll never see it.
Never.
We're never going to see the Epstein list. We're never going to see, like,
the Diddy.
Something might happen with a couple people close to Diddy and maybe Diddy, but I don't think it's going to go any further than that.
I have a question.
Diddy is gone, boys.
When was the last time you guys even heard or seen Diddy on the news? Since the lawyer said that I am leaving this case under no circumstances I can defend P. Diddy. After that, literally, have we heard anything? I haven't seen
He hasn't had a court date, so he's just been he's waiting for his court date to do anything, so you're not going to see him.
Okay.
Like, he's not coming out. Like,
no, all right. I don't know.
He's not going to get released on bond or bail.
No,
he's too much of a flight risk, is why.
Listen, P. Diddy and Epstein are chilling on an island together.
That's what I'm wondering. Kind of where I was going with it. I haven't heard or seen anything. This guy's got a lot.
Really good that they arrested. I mean, it was all one big distraction. Didn't it like all end right after the election? Like you didn't hear about it.
And then you got Ghislaine just chilling, locked up for trafficking kids.
Supposedly. Yeah.
Who was she trafficking to?
Too many important people to let the list out when you can just bribe people. Continue the vicious cycle, and Ain't no way it's coming out. You might get a couple small little fries, out of a fresh box. That's about it.
That's it. All right.
Crazy, dude.
Well, we got our man System of Control commenting away over here for us. I don't know where they're getting any Mason shit, man. I don't know where you guys see any Freemason shit and anything we're doing, man. That's wild. Unless we come out here, we could do 33-minute and 33-second podcast. Then you can call us, some type of Mason ties. But other than that,
because I was wearing an Under Armour shirt.
And then I had the brick wall for the background because I don't want to have the fucking Homer Simpson smoking a tube in the background. But it is what it is.
I tell you what, if I was a Mason, I wouldn't be doing podcasts and I'd live in my $90,000 house. You know what I'm saying? Like something a little more extravagant, and I would actually have a setup.
For real.
I don't care.
For real. You guys want to watch one more of the Blue Origin, the Blue Origin bullshit jokes? Let's watch one more of these since we were on the topic. I got it right here for us.
Who is it? This other guy?
This one's fun.
Fuck this guy.
What's that?
Fuck that guy.
Hey, you don't do that one?
Fuck his shit. We ain't watching none of his shit. If he's gonna talk shit about the homie Tripoli and shit, man. Fuck him.
No, that wasn't him. This isn't Tripoli, is it? No.
Is it the same? Is it the same guy who was talking shit about Tripoli though?
No.
Do it below. No.
No.
Oh, all right.
On Wednesday, March 16th, live on The Morning Show.
Check this out. Look familiar?
All right. The G's can be a little intense, but it's only for the first couple of minutes. It's nothing. I used to fly Spirit.
That was just. This is actually dumb. I'm gonna take this off. This was
There's the one right below it.
Yeah. This was it was a movie that they were. This was a good one. These kids are good.
Yeah, these guys are good too.
Yeah.
Recently, that every single one of the holidays, we talked about holidays before.
All the
This one's different. They say every single holiday that we celebrate is celebrating one of the 7 deadly sins. Every single holiday.
Okay.
Think about it. So the easiest one, Valentine's Day, celebrates the sin of lust.
Okay.
Christmas celebrates. Here, I'm gonna show you, bro.
Okay, let me see.
Check this.
Christmas.
It's a whole list. Okay, boom. Easy one. Ready? Valentine's Day represents lust for obvious reasons. Now, Thanksgiving, that celebrates the sin of gluttony.
Gluttony, yeah, because
you're eating a lot. You're overeating. You're taking too much more than you need.
Yeah.
Now, Christmas, what do you think that is?
Greed.
Overconsumption and excess.
Okay.
Right? Wanting more of something.
That makes
We're
sense.
celebrating gifts. We're celebrating gifts. We're not really even celebrating like the birth of Christ because people are so focused on the gifts and shit. Now, Easter. This one's interesting.
I don't know.
The holiday of Easter, what sin would it be?
Easter? I don't know.
Check this out. This one gets deep.
Okay.
So they say it's envy because the Romans were jealous of Jesus, so they murdered him.
Oh,
it's crazy.
Shit.
So St. Patrick's Day, it's sloth because
Why?
people get blacked out drunk.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Now Halloween is what? It's wrath.
Okay.
So scaring and hurting people for fun. With masks, it's wrath.
Oh.
So every single one of the holidays is like a 7 deadly sin.
That's crazy. That's a real crazy.
That is really crazy.
Thought.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. Hold it
There
down.
you go. We got you.
If you talk about the calendar and stuff and like they did to rearrange it, like they're supposed to technically be 13 months, and I think
13 months.
13th month.
In the 13th month, the symbol on the Chinese calendar is a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a whole nother tie. Yo, real quick though, System of Control. DM us on Instagram or Twitter or one of the two. Send us a message, bro. If you're making some shorts, man, I'd like to talk to you about doing some shit. Then, if you're gonna be making some clips. But yeah, he said he was gonna be making some. He said making YouTube shorts, good for eyes, maybe. Ha 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 ha. I don't know if he's busting balls or what he's doing, but hit us up. We're interested.
Yeah, for sure.
see what happens. Do some collab work.
Pat said he works with a Freemason.
Okay. Yeah, I know a few.
Yeah, but all those like the blind, I call them like the blind Freemasons. Like they're just so low on the totem pole, and there has to be cover, for what really happens for the higher levels. That they were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to my American Legion or whatever they go to.
the post or whatever it's called. Yeah, I haven't seen them in years. I used to play basketball with them back in the day, but you wouldn't know that there were even Masons unless, like, I forget how I found out. Something on Facebook or something stupid, but like you wouldn't know. There's just regular people.
Yeah,
It's
I love when
not
I see
it's
they have
not
like
like you would think.
stickers on their truck.
It's not like on Saturday nights they're going to like a Bohemian Grove type birthday party. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that.
This I saw this pickup truck. I'm pretty sure I took a picture and sent it to Ant. It was on the back window of the pickup truck. Had a Freemason symbol.
Yeah.
And then right next to it had the Antichrist symbol, like whatever the star with the circle or whatever. Yeah, right next to it. I was like, dang. I was like, this dude driving a 1983 pickup truck.
There's a lot of satanic shit, man. I was watching some YouTube videos the other day where this dude was going, they're on dirt bikes, like riding in the desert or whatever, and they came across like an abandoned, I don't know, warehouse, storefront, gas station, whatever the fuck it was. And inside, dude, it was all like satanic symbolism and like a doll, like sacrificed a doll and shit. Like just weird. Like who goes out that far into the desert to do that type of shit? It's just nuts, man.
Yeah, dude. And it's funny too that people don't think that there's like satanic churches and like people are open about it and they do their rituals and they love it. Like, and people are like, nah.
Anton LaVey, dude.
Only churches for God. And you're just like, you have no idea.
Oh. Anton LaVey, dude, the whole fucking satanic shit with, I mean, I don't even know if you kind of tie Scientology type shit either, so.
Anton LaVey, that's a good one. Austin Crowley,
Crowley's a deep one.
Yeah, and he used to be a music producer, a movie producer. Like he made music for what's it called? Who sings "Pocket Full of Shells"?
I don't know anything about music, man. I'm the worst when it comes to music. The worst.
Who was it? Oh my gosh, I'm brain farting. Was Pocket Full of anyway, they did the song and he was like produced the music for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? So then I brought the song on and I broke it down. I was listening to it and I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, wow. But you could take songs and play them backwards, or certain songs you play them backwards or inside the song.
Bro, I'll look up that guy. Tinfoil did an episode on that, and this guy was like playing the songs backwards at certain speeds, and like some Beatles songs, and like from everybody, any famous artist, and pretty much playing it back, and it was like some real cryptid shit.
And even recent ones, like there's some out with like Billie Eilish's song. There's some Katy Perry songs. It's Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they even like talk about it a couple times in their songs. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I wish I would have known music and like the conspiracy through music in the '90s.
Yeah,
I feel like the '90s, all genres were popping, right? Like, and it was the most influential time for music. Like,
sure was,
dude. I mean, Tupac, Biggie, that whole scene. Gangs blowing up because of rap music, even rock and roll promoting, race hate and stuff like that. Like all that stuff blew up. They brought it back, and is you don't think about that when you're a kid, teenager, but now you're like, wow, holy cow! Like I can't believe like this is really what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like your top 3 rapper of all time, you find out was not even really a gangster rapper. He was actually, in fact, a gay guy that danced, and then turned him into a rapper. Like,
The fucking
Talking about Tupac.
Yeah, just talking about like music and like hidden messages and like playing songs backwards and hearing.
Bro, Biggie wasn't even fucking Biggie Smalls, man. He was Notorious B1. He stole all the fucking shit from the guy from Mississippi.
Yeah,
That's another one.
That's a crazy one, dude.
Crazy, dude.
Nuts, bro.
Sorry, guys. I got waived for kind of an emergency in the household, but we're all good.
You gotta take a shit.
No. No. Kids, one of the kids made a mess, but Andrea really needed my help for a minute. Hold on to Millie, and all good. That's what having kids is all about, brother. That's what having kids is all about.
No doubt.
What
do you think, boys?
Kids?
What's up?
You guys homeschool your kids or thought about it?
I would love to, but we just
It's
don't
just
have
too hard, man.
We don't have the resources to do it.
It's too hard.
Yeah, I don't
It's
like.
just too hard.
Yeah, I would love to.
And they make it that way though.
Yes, they do. I was just about to say
They
that.
make it that way.
I was going into that. You know, like I wonder. Speaking of like schools and stuff, and you guys are my age. I don't know if you guys did it, but we talked about it where you have to switch fluoride, but now they're banning it, and tap water and all that stuff. Like,
yeah,
are there going to be repercussions for these schools, doctor people who made you do this? Like, I remember.
Because I live on a well right now, and when my daughter was first born, like when her teeth were coming in and stuff, when she was younger, they were trying to give her fluoride tablets and shit. I'm like, yo, we good.
Yeah,
We
dude.
good.
And all your toothpaste.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm not my daughter's pediatrician's favorite person because I always have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I like it, dude.
A lot of questions.
I do the same.
They don't like when you ask questions about their practice.
Yeah, practice. Everything's practice.
Yeah. Isn't that funny that you're practicing?
Well, guess what? When I practice, I try new things and I make a lot of mistakes. So how about it's game time and we figure it the fuck out?
There you go. I like that. I love it. Oh man, that we're just guinea pigs for these fucking people, dude.
It's pretty much, man. It's crazy. And like when you go into a grocery store or something, the first thing you see when you walk in is vaccines available. I think punched in your face, Moderna. Like all these companies, like RSV vaccine, tuberculosis vaccine, gout vaccine, fucking pink eye vaccine. It doesn't stop, dude. It really doesn't stop,
dude. So just while we're talking about that, the big talk about a pain pill. Let's talk about a pain pill. Where's that? They subscribe this to people. Ketorolac. Okay, it's like a Toradol, I guess.
Okay, Toradol.
Serious side effects.
Hold on, real quick. Every side effect when you watch a TV, like on a pharmaceutical commercial on TV, it's diarrhea, suicide. Diarrhea, suicide. It's like it's the same fucking thing. Suicidal thoughts, constipation, blah blah blah. You're either gonna kill yourself, shit your pants, or you can't take a shit when you take these pharmaceutical drugs. You know what I'm saying? What the fucking pinche?
What do you got, Mike? What do you got? I gotta hear.
It says like due to high risks of serious side effects, you can only take it no more than 5 days. Okay. The risks, some of the side effects are gastrointestinal bleeding, ulcers, kidney problems, cardiovascular events like heart attack or stroke.
Right. I forgot we're on YouTube. We get away with one, but don't say the S word I said. You can say unalive, but you can't say it the other way.
Say the what?
You can say they like unalive instead of the S word.
I don't even know what you're saying. Unalived. I got you.
Yeah.
Don't say the S word. I got you.
That's YouTube.
Could give you stomach bleeding.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Stomach bleeding? No.
Stomach bleeding, so then you're shitting blood, diarrhea.
Yeah, diarrhea, nasal passage irritation, abdominal pain, nausea, headache, dizziness, drowsiness.
Gout.
Yeah. Skin rashes, like
Yeah, depending on what my condition is and I'm taking these pills, I'm probably good, bro. I'm probably gonna deal with what I got, opposed to thinking
They say
that I'm gonna unalive myself and shit my pants when I'm walking down the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Like, if you could have serious fever, accelerated heart rate.
Nice.
Yeah. So now you're walking down the street, shit dripping down your leg.
Nice.
Someone thinks you're a tweaker. Cop comes over, you get tased, then you're really toast.
You're
all tweaked out. Sitting there gnawing on a straw and shit.
Oh my god.
Legit,
though.
That's
I don't know how, dude. I mean,
it's every time, like literally, bro. Next time you guys watch, I mean, I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I do, and a pharmaceutical commercial pops up, I wait for the end of the last 10 seconds of the commercial is my favorite part, where they read off all the side effects. it's 10 to 20 seconds of the commercials, the side effects, and none of them are good.
No,
there's not one that says it actually fixes your problem. So I don't know.
No, well, they would never want to fix you because then they
don't
would
make money.
Yeah.
So they say, so here's a thought. I don't know how true it is, but they say it's really not cancer that kills you. It's the chemo and the radiation that kills you. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I've heard a couple different things. Like I heard one that was interesting where cancer of tumor, right? The tumor is
it's not a tumor.
Or whatever, like the cyst or
whatever.
whatever.
I'm just kidding.
Mike doesn't know what you're talking about. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold. That's okay.
Kindergarten cop.
Kindergarten cop.
And they say that the cancer is actually secluded inside the cyst or the tumor, whatever. And then it not only until they cut it to do the biopsy does the cancer open up the parasites and it spreads throughout your body. Now you're right, because chemo, what they say, 57% fail rate. And they still do it. Like just keep pumping you full of radiation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's insane, dude. Like I get it. I understand why people do it. I really do.
I feel like,
but I would seriously look for other things to do, like other things before I try chemo or radiation or whatever, which one it is. I mean, obviously I want to live, but I would look for other means necessary to try to battle whatever's going on. Detox for sure, because they are living parasites. That's what cancer is. So,
you also gotta think, like, just in society alone, like when it comes to chemo and all that shit, like that's all people know. You know what I mean? People don't really think of the alternate medicines, the Dr. Sebi type shit that he was involved in with the RSO and all the other crazy shit that you can get into. That also helps. And it helps even if you do decide to do the chemo or radiation. There's a lot of things that can help you with some of the effects that with the side effects that those things cause. There's side effects to everything you do, no matter
so
what.
Here's an example. So yeah, my Uncle John, rest his soul, passed away in like 2017, but he had liver cancer and they were trying all different kinds of new chemos. It was a new kind of, I forgot what it was called. It was a stem cell research type thing, but he ended up, it was all of the chemo and all the stem cell, all the shit just made his immune system weak. It was his cancer was actually going away, but he ended up getting an infection being in the hospital and like a skin rash. And it was the infection in the right. That's what killed him, dude, because his immune system was gone.
Couldn't fight it. Yeah.
Everything, he couldn't fight it off. They said that the shit was actually working to shrink his tumor on his liver, but
it weakened everything else.
Yeah,
right.
It's the body's shield.
Yep. So if you
And
got
that's a lot of times too, like when people do pass with cancer and they get a cold or something, it turns into ammonia.
Yep.
And
Yep.
That's all they can do.
So that's really, so you got to kind of like when you are going through that difficult time, that terrible time, it's like you almost got to like quarantine yourself and not go out and not get that chance to be sick or get that cut and infection because you're fucked, dude. Your body ain't fighting it off. Your body ain't fighting it off. Sad. Really is.
Sad. It's terrible. You know, I've lost a couple family members from it, and you know, I had to obviously the scare with my mother recently. That's another thing too. Like all these COVID shots, the vaccinations people are getting now. All of a sudden, people are just an unprecedented rate of cancer. Colon cancer.
Yeah,
I seen some shit today. I don't know if I sent it to the group or not, but I seen a story or a reel today about a news clip about the numbers of the jab and stuff like that. It was scary. It was honestly scary to see what some of the effects are and going back to side effects and crazy symptoms and myocarditis and everything else. It was I got to see if I can find it again. I probably never will see it again, but it was fucked up to say the least.
Crazy.
Dude, I oh man. If you don't want to show me the Epstein list, fine. You know, and I don't really care, honestly. I'm just intrigued who's on it. But if you don't want the Diddy thing and you don't want to, you know, do this or that, just do me one thing. Just do me that one thing.
Lock up Fauci.
Yeah. Assassinate him on national television.
No,
you know?
no, don't assassinate him. Just give him a bunch of vaccines.
Yeah.
Just load him up with the vaccines. He's got to get what? How many shots you got to get for every person who died? Just give him a vaccine.
I think you hit him with every injection he's ever created.
Yeah.
AIDS. He's behind AIDS.
What was the one? What's the hell was it called? Oh my gosh.
He's truly evil.
Yeah, and you know what you could do is you could put Bill Gates right next to him.
Yep, the both of them.
Bingo.
Put him on national television, and just
Let him
old
go.
in style, man.
The gauntlet. Put him through the gauntlet.
This guy over here.
You know, just and let it be people who's lost a family member because of it, and let them have to run through that.
A lot of fucking people, man.
Oh yeah.
A lot
Dude,
of fucking
people. Baby.
You wouldn't make it a quarter of the way. You would be.
Nope.
Yep.
Fill that stadium with some people. Let them run from one side of the locker room to the next. See what happens.
Ping, ping, ping.
That's it. What do you think, boys?
Yeah,
Call tonight?
Roger, you look like you're about to fall asleep. I know you want to get up early for work, so you have that tea time ready. And
Yes, sir.
I already know. Yeah,
Yes,
man,
sir.
I'm ready to call quits.
Once again, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. These guys are funny about this.
We had some action in the comments, huh, tonight?
Yeah, we had some action in the comment section. We appreciate people tuning in. I don't even care if it's jokes and shit. It's fun. It's all fun.
Rage Against the Machine. That was the name of the group.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you, Pat. Appreciate you, brother.
Patrick. Yep. System.
Patrick, as always. Shout out Pat for tuning in. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Flat
Make
Earth
sure you got-
guy. He stopped in for a minute. Flat Stuff Earth. He was watching.
Yeah. Sir Fev, the Freemason. Shout out Freemason Fev. We appreciate you tuning in, homie. Make sure everybody likes, subscribes to the page on YouTube. We'll be live every Wednesday night. Majority of the Wednesday nights we will go live around 9 p.m.
Some
Eastern.
big guests coming soon.
Yep, working on some dates with some big guests. I'll reach out to David Weiss here and see if we can get Flat Earth Dave on. Go down that road.
Yes, sir.
A couple other ones, the Hollow Sky Boys. They do the Wednesday night podcast for themselves. So maybe like they do it at the same time we do. So maybe we can just link up for a Wednesday night. I'll see if we can just do a swap cast and go live at the same time. Just fuck it.
And I won't wear the Under Armour shirt no more. Sorry, it was laundry day.
Yeah. Kevin Plank.
I do have an American-made hat though.
There you go.
I didn't check see if there's any symbols on it though.
You asshole.
No.
You good.
It is made in France, actually.
No,
Not-
If you're checking us out on the audio side of things on Apple, Spotify, leave a review. Make sure you guys leave a review. Obviously, 5-star reviews would be appreciated. It would help us with the algorithm. But yeah, we're trying to get that YouTube going. So please follow us there. Check us out on Instagram, Conspiracy Chaos, a little bit, and you can find us on Twitter as well. So go check us out. I missed anything, boys?
No, buddy, man, you did great. You did a great job, Raj. You did a great job.
You're doing great, man. You're doing great. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in, and we will check you next week with another episode of Conspiracy Chaos. Peace.
Peace.
Watch your fingers.
Follow the breadcrumbs, follow moonlight schemes. Hidden agendas ain't as crazy as they seem. Voices in the dark amplifying dreams.